The lowest point in my journey was in 2009 when my dad was betrayed by a business partner who he trusted for maybe more than 35 years. I had to leave my job overnight and we were in debt at that time. There was a debt on the family for approximate 17 lakhs. The factory, the manufacturing unit, the machines were shut. House papers were not with us. I got married in 2008, so it was maybe less than a year where this thing happened. Yes, I think it was the biggest turning point, being the lowest point, because we had our back against the wall and there was no looking back since then till now.
So Anurag ji, obviously, you shared with us that your family had a 17 lakhs of debt. Whatever he had built was taken away from him in just a matter of 24 hours. But obviously, you guys came out of it. So, the first question that, I would like to ask, everybody fears debt, right? Because whether it is in the form of EMIs, whether it is in the form of debt that we basically incur either from family members or some other thing like that. So, what is the feeling when, let's say, you have a debt over your head? Because I think when in 2008, 2009, 17 lakhs at the moment sounds like a very reasonable figure, but the value of 17 lakhs at that time is roughly close to 60, 70 lakhs of debt. What is that feeling when you are, in such a figure that you have over your head that you have to repay?
The feeling was obviously crushing for the entire family. And it was not only a debt of 17 lakh, it was along with it, I had to give up my job. Along with it, the manufacturing unit was shut because there was no raw material.
Right.
The rent was on, but the raw material wasn't there. And then the emotional burden on the family. So a lot of things were there, and it was obviously very crushing for the family, the entire family.
Now that because now you're in this situation, there is no getting out of it, right? You have to face it. There is no other way, and nobody is coming to your rescue, right? Even if, let's say, the way of justice was to happen, that would also take a lot of time.
A lot of time.
Right?
Yeah.
Then how did you start to navigate all of this? कि अब इससे बाहर निकलना तो है. What were, let's say, the things that you decided, and what were the baby steps towards it that finally launched you in a direction कि अब इससे fight करना है?
First of all, सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी तो है, you have to analyze the situation कि यहाँ तक damage हो चुका है and we already had our back against the wall. तो उससे ज़्यादा तो क्या ही खराब होना था.
Right.
Then what helped us is that कि when you have the entire family with you and you sit down and you analyze the situation, and I was just 24 at that time, so you can say कि स्टार्टिंग ही थी जर्नी की एंड स्टार्टिंग में ही सेटबैक हो गया. दैट वाज नेगेटिव एज वेल एज पॉजिटिव. नेगेटिव इन द सेंस कि शुरुआत ही हमारी जीरो से नहीं माइनस से हो रही है. सो आई वाज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम डेट. एंड पॉजिटिव इसलिए कि आई हैड टू फेस दैट हार्डशिप व्हेन आई वाज वेरी यंग एंड आई कुड हैव टेकन दैट पॉजिटिवली. जो मैंने लिया उसको कि ये तो हो गया, अब आगे कैसे करना है. बिकॉज आई फील कि हार्डशिप कम इन एवरीवनस लाइफ, चाहे वो पहले आए या बाद में आए, कहीं ना कहीं पॉइंट पे आएगी. एंड आई वाज फॉर्चुनेट इनफ कि वो जल्दी आई. इट्स ईजियर सेड दैट डन. अब मेरे लिए ईजी है ये बात बोलना, उस टाइम तो काफ़ी मुश्किल था ये बात बोलना. बट ठीक है, वी वर यूनाइटेड एज एन फैमिली एंड वी वांटेड टू गेट आउट ऑफ द सिचुएशन. एंड उसमें भी द बेस्ट पार्ट वाज दैट वी वर टुगेदर एज अ फैमिली. तो एटलीस्ट द लॉस वाज फाइनेंशियल. तो डैड ज़रूर थोड़ा डिप्रेशन में गए थे, बट ठीक है, इट टुक टाइम टू गेट हिम आउट ऑफ द सिचुएशन एंड दैट वाज द रीजन आई हैव टू लीव माय जॉब.
So very interesting thing, let's say, you did was that you left your job, right? And like you said, you were doing good in your job, you were the youngest manager. So why did you not, because एक रास्ता तो ये भी हो सकता था ना, if let's say you continue with your job, you progress there and then you can repay this debt, and वहाँ पे stability भी थी शायद, because एक monthly income आपको आ ही रही है जो कि यहाँ भी stop हो गई, right? So why did you, let's say, make that decision कि नहीं, मैं business को वापस rebuild करूँ?
As I told you, I was just 24, right? तो मैं experiment कर सकता था and I chose to be with my father at that time. अगर मैं जॉब करता रहता, मुझे नहीं पता लगता कि पीछे क्या हो रहा है, what is my dad going through. तो I had that responsibility as well. and
Right.
that could have been taken care of only by being with him. और जो उनसे लिया गया, that was not only money or say the business. मुझे कहीं लगा कि उनसे उनकी पहचान छीन ली गई है. ये हमारा मेन था कि my basically dad was also concerned कि जो गया सो गया, but my whole it was more like a kind of a identity theft.
Christ. Still, obviously, there's a personal journey that you're carving for yourself, especially you, because you're the one who was at the forefront of it, because you're the one who's rebuilding, you're the one who's taking all the decisions now, you're the one who's traveling there and there, right? I think kuch to aisa raha hoga wherein, let's say, moments wherein you must have questioned all of this, you must have had the feelings of angst and anger towards who caused this. Maybe even you cried, alone. Did all of these moments, did they come through?
Yes, of course. They did, because getting out of the corporate environment
Right.
और सीधा वो देसी स्टाइल बिजनेस में जाना. So I remember going to Sadar Bazaar and every say local markets to say for the introduction of our brands, new brands, everything, and to convince people to take goods from us. That was very difficult to get out from a corporate environment to a desi style business. I cried a lot, but जब अकेले होते थे, because already ये situation चल रहा था family में, वो steps तो आते हैं, but उस time ये था ना कि अब ये नहीं तो क्या.
Right.
So if you are in a situation, you have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in God कि चल ये situation आया, this too shall pass.
Right.
Otherwise आप क्या करोगे? If you sit down and start cribbing about it, no, तो you'll obviously end nowhere. आपकी situation और worse होगी.
You have cleared the debt, you have reached a position where now your active income is good. But how did, let's say, the journey of chasing financial freedom start for you? Was it always there, or this situation in particular motivated you or made you thought about all of this? Ki yaar, financial freedom is something that you would want to achieve now.
When I started working, no, I always had this thing at back of my mind कि मैंने सुबह जाना क्यों है. ये 9 से 5 जाना क्यों है. ठीक है, it was fun initially and I used to love targets कि ये करना है और target मिला है तो I have to do it somehow or the other. वो करके दिखाना है. But I wanted to do it at my convenience. So at that time 2006, 7, 8 fire किसी ने सुना भी नहीं था financial independence क्या है क्या नहीं. तो I certainly remember हमारा household expenses would somewhere be around 35,000-40,000 at that time. So I started off with my very first SIP in 2004.
Right.
And that was say by chance. What happened was I started working in 2004, 2004, and the first few salaries I was spending on parties and everything. So one fine day my dad came to me. I never used to contribute anything to say the household expenses. So dad was fine with it. So one fine day dad came up to me and said कि ठीक है आप सैलरी खर्च कर रहे हो और सब कुछ कर रहे हो, so just make sure you invest a small amount या save a small amount for yourself. And he was very clear about it. He was like कि मैंने नहीं किया है, I've made sure that I have given you the best possible thing always, but I still miss the fact कि I have not been able to do that extra savings and everything and extra investments, but I want you to do it. So I was like, okay dad, I'll start with a 500 rupees SIP. किसी ने बोला, मैंने कर दिया. वहाँ से पता नहीं कैसे उन्होंने मेरे को समझाया कि ठीक है, you get on an average around 12% return. ये वो पहले तो वैसे ही शुरू कर दिया था, but slowly and gradually I started increasing the SIP amount. Maybe from 500 we went to 2,000, 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, and then I was doing it for the entire family. So somewhere I was very good with Excel. कॉर्पोरेट में काम करते हैं तो एक्सेल वगैरह आ ही जाता है. उस पर एक्सेल में आई स्टिल रिमेंबर आई यूज्ड टू मेक अ शीट कि दीज आर माय हाउस होल्ड एक्सपेंसेस. मेरे को इतने कॉर्पस पे जाना है तो दीज एक्सपेंसेस विल बी मेट एंड आई डोंट हैव टू से रिलाई ऑन माय जॉब समथिंग. उस टाइम पता नहीं वो थॉट कहाँ से आया, बट दैट थॉट वाज देयर. So maybe
and this was just when you just started working only.
Within 2 or 3 years from then.
Okay, so right at the age of 22, 23.
यस यस
Right.
यस कि मैं कर लूँ अगर इन्वेस्ट, अगर इतना ही ये हो रहा है, अगर म्यूचुअल फंड में कहते हैं कि 12% आता ही आता है, so to reach 35 lakhs or to reach 35,000 of my household expense, I just have to reach 35 lakhs. That's true that वहाँ उस टाइम 35 lakhs की बहुत वैल्यू होती थी. छोटा छोटा इन्वेस्टमेंट शुरू किया, SIP शुरू करी, एंड अमाउंट जैसे जैसे बढ़ता गया और मजा आता गया.
Can you give the viewers an idea about your portfolio overall? Like what does it comprise of, and maybe a rough range as to how much is it at?
I started off with mutual fund, and that has always been the foundation of my portfolio. So the first 15 years I was 100% into mutual funds,
Good.
because I believe आप कुछ भी करो ना, the foundation of it has to be very strong. ठीक है, आपका एक व्हीकल you have to be very confident on. एक एसेट क्लास आप उसके लिए जितना पढ़ सको आप पढ़ो, जितनी एडवाइस ले सको, जितनी गाइडेंस लो आप लो, and work on a particular asset class to form basically a foundation for your financial
Right.
building.
Right.
So the initial 15 years I was maybe more than 90% dependent on only on the mutual funds, investing in mutual funds.
Right.
Of late I have started shifting some of it into real estate and bullions and debt thing.
Right.
But the goalpost, as I said, has kept on increasing for the last 10 years. So as if now the portfolio is somewhere around $1 million rupee dollar wise, if you can say. So out of which maybe around 35 to 40% is into mutual funds, 5% is into direct stocks, which I have started doing recently only.
Right.
I did some stock thing initially when I started off with mutual fund, but I soon realized that that was not my cup of tea. And recently only I have started doing stocks again for last 2-3 years. 40% I'm into real estate now. That too basically in lands and rental business. And 10% in say debt bond funds, which makes sure that any time anything goes off the track, I am secured for the next 2 or 3 years, and 5% in bullion.
The same diversification angle, right? Somebody who was invested 100% into equity comes down to 40% and he starts to diversify in different asset classes, and he's not doing it because he has been unsuccessful with them, right? People, let's say, who lose money in stock markets, I understand that they would want to allocate their money somewhere else. But why did this happen with you? Like, wherein your 100% portfolio come down to a 40% and the rest 60% added up with real estate, bonds, gold and bullion?
I think it initially started off accidentally, or maybe more like as I got back into business. I told you the unit was on rent. Okay. In 2019, we took a decision that we will shift from rent to our own place.
Right.
So that was the very first time कि मैंने mutual fund portfolio छेड़ा, and I got something out of it. And we bought a land, and I invested around maybe a year or so कि सर्च करने के लिए कहाँ लेना चाहिए, कहाँ नहीं लेना चाहिए.
But where did, let's say, the thought come from कि land लेना है? Because obviously when you're taking such a big decision, because land obviously won't come at an SIP level, you'll have to invest lump sum, right?
डिसीजन ऐसे आया वो कि अब तक हम रेंट पे कर रहे थे फैक्ट्री का,
Right.
सो दैट वाज कहीं ना कहीं वो हमें हिट करता था कि 1.5 लाख हम रेंट दे रहे हैं पर मंथ. ठीक है. एंड व्हेन यू ओन अ प्लेस, नो, देयर इज अ सॉर्ट ऑफ सिक्योरिटी, अ सॉर्ट ऑफ फ्रीडम दैट यू कैन डू एडिशंस टू योर बिजनेस और टू दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग. एंड लैंड पे इसलिए आए हम क्योंकि आई ऑलवेज have this thing कि मेरा जो बेस पोर्टफोलियो है, the thing that gives me security and that gives me say a freedom to keep going, वो बेस पोर्टफोलियो म्यूचुअल फंड का कभी नहीं छेड़ना, that I have built in last 15 years. Anything on top of it that I'm gaining, I can start doing different things that I want to do in life. ठीक है. एक जैसे मैंने बोला, एक फाउंडेशन क्रिएट कर ली, एक ग्राउंड फ्लोर बना लिया एक बिल्डिंग का. नाउ इफ आई वांट टू ऐड द फर्स्ट, सेकंड और थर्ड फ्लोर, आई विल डू दैट, बट बेसिकली मेकिंग श्योर नथिंग हैपेंस टू द ग्राउंड फ्लोर. नाउ द थिंग वाज दैट आई वांटेड टू मूव फ्रॉम अ रेंटल प्लेस टू माय ओन प्लेस, एंड इन द मेट्रोपॉलिटन हम यहाँ पे सीलिंग वगैरह दिल्ली में चल रहा था उस टाइम, एंड 1 CR में भी कुछ अच्छी बिल्डिंग नहीं मिल रही थी, लैंड इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू गेट। तो ऑब्वियसली वो सिप की तरह तो नहीं होता, उसमें तो लमसम आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट चाहिए ही चाहिए। आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग सम रिसर्च कि NCR में हमें कहाँ क्या मिल सकता है। तो आई परचेज्ड एन एग्रीकल्चर लैंड वेयर द CLU was, say you can go in for CLU, change of land use, and with government's permission you can change it into an industrial use. So वहाँ पे through some guidance from a lot of people, and वहाँ पे हमने we invested on a land, and I invested around 60-65 lakhs on that particular land, and 35 lakhs I had kept for the construction of the land. कि चलो हमारी रेंटल इनकम जो 1.25 लाख हमारा रेंट जा रहा है, आफ्टर इन्वेस्टिंग दिस 1 CR आई विल स्टॉप दैट थिंग, पर्टिकुलर थिंग। अब तक मैंने रियल एस्टेट में इसलिए नहीं करता था या किसी और चीज में इसलिए नहीं करता था कि 1 CR अगर मैंने वहां डाल दिया, the rental yield I'll be getting out of it, if it's a residential thing, it would be only 2 or 2.5% a year. If it's a commercial thing, it might go up to 5 or 6% a year. But it was still not covering up that 12% mark. But यहाँ पे if I take a land and I construct my unit, I'll save on 1.25 lakh per month का rent. ठीक है, तो उसमें we went ahead, and even that decision was, it's not like कि वो किया और बहुत अच्छा decision हो गया, कुछ नहीं. After that the COVID hit, 2020 COVID hit, the CLU was declined. वो 60-70 lakhs का land, जब CLU वहाँ पे डिक्लाइन हो गया बिकॉज ऑफ सम XYZ रीजन, गवर्नमेंट चेंज हुई या उनका कोई क्लेरिकल एरर हो गया था उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोसेस में, तो वहाँ पे इट स्टॉप फॉर 10 और 14 months. तो इनिशियली इट स्टॉप, नो, तो दैट लैंड फ्रॉम came down from 70 lakhs to 20 lakhs. तो वहाँ पे it was a major झटका to us. मेरे को जिन्होंने गाइड किया था वहाँ लैंड लेने के लिए, I went to him, क्योंकि that was not my expertise. My expertise was in mutual funds. I went to him and he was more like कि मुझे पता है कि this is not your forte, तेरा म्यूचुअल फंड है मेन, बट मैं ये 15 साल से कर रहा हूँ, तू भी मान के चल कि जमीन कभी धोखा नहीं देगी. ठीक है, आई हैड दैट कॉर्पस विद मी जो म्यूचुअल फंड का था, कि आई वाज एबल टू टेक दैट हिट, कि वो मेरी फाउंडेशन स्ट्रांग थी. तो वो फिर आई केप्ट इट असाइड कि ठीक है, ये हो गया डिसीजन तो हो गया, इसको साइड करो. जो 35 lakhs थे, कोविड हिट हुआ 2020 मार्च में, देयर वाज अ लॉकडाउन. ठीक है, वो 35 लाख वहीं पड़े रह गए, क्योंकि CLU नहीं आया तो कंस्ट्रक्शन कैसे होगी. 2008 का क्रैश देखा था, निफ्टी वेंट डाउन फ्रॉम 14-50,000 टू मे बी अराउंड 9,000 समथिंग. तो वो जो क्रैश पहले देखे थे, एंड आफ्टर इन्वेस्टिंग 15 years, आई स्टिल रिमेंबर इन्वेस्टिंग दैट अमाउंट इन वन गो इन द मार्केट व्हेन द मार्केट वाज समवेयर अराउंड 9,000. तो वो कॉन्फिडेंस, वो 15 साल की लर्निंग का वो आया कि I was able to take the right decisions at the right time, and the market recovered. मेजर मैंने वो स्मॉल कैप में डाला था, बिकॉज आई हैड फॉलोड स्मॉल कैप फ्रॉम 2008 till 2018. मेरे ख्याल से 13,000 से स्मॉल कैप फंड्स वेंट बैक टू 6 or 5,000 2008 में, एंड वहाँ से इट टुक अराउंड 10 years to reach that 13,000 पॉइंट बैक, एंड 2013 से वो 2000 मेरे ख्याल से 20 तक वो 15 या 18,000 आया था. देन इट अगेन वेंट बैक टू 13,000. सो 13-14,000 के अराउंड आई इन्वेस्टेड बैक somewhere around 35 lakhs back in small cap. Now मेरे ख्याल से स्मॉल कैप इज अराउंड 56,000 या 55,000, somewhere near to it. तो वो पता था कि कौन सी इन्वेस्टमेंट कहाँ डालनी है, एंड वो मेरे ख्याल से स्टेप्स राइट इसलिए हुए क्योंकि वो जर्नी में काफ़ी कुछ अप्स एंड डाउन देखे हैं, सारी चीज़ें देखी हमने, एंड कुछ पेशेंस भी रखी कि एक पीछे बैकअप क्रिएट करके, कॉर्पस क्रिएट करके, वो पेशेंस थी. बाय 2021 आई बिलीव 2021-22 तक वो सारा रिकवर हो गया, इन द सेंस सेंसेक्स सारा, निफ्टी सारा रिकवर हो गया था, एंड दैट 35 लाख ऑलमोस्ट डबल्ड. हमारा जो CLU अटका हुआ था, इवन दैट स्टार्टेड. So that land again from 20 lakh went back to 70 lakh, एंड फिर न्यूज़ आ गई कि वहाँ पर जो हमने पहले रिसर्च करी थी कि वहाँ पे विद इन द विसिनिटी वहाँ पे मारुति भी आ रहा है, उनो मिंडा भी आ रहा है.
Right.
तो द कंपनीज कमिंग, बिग शॉट कंपनीज कमिंग अप देयर, वो लैंड की कीमत वो सिर्फ इट रोज फ्रॉम 70 लाख टू 1.5 टू 1.9. सो इट ट्रिपल्ड फ्रॉम देयर.
Right.
तो वो उस वजह से वो रियल एस्टेट का पोर्टफोलियो थोड़ा ज़्यादा बड़ा हो गया. वो
Understood.
35 लाख 22 में हमने 20 में जो इन्वेस्ट किए, इट रोज टू काइंड ऑफ डबल्ड बाय 2022.
So
So-
this happened like this triple 3x gains sort of happened in what 2-3 years,
हाँ.
right?
2-3 years. And even that when that 35 to 70 जब वो हुआ 2022 तक, तो I took the main thing out of the mutual funds कि वो 35 lakh was initially for building up that place, right?
Right.
तो वहाँ से मुझे था कि अब दोबारा क्रैश हो या कुछ हो जाए, तो वो 35 मैंने वहीं से निकाल लिए. द प्रॉफिट वाज देयर, 35 एक्चुअली वर देयर. आई वेटेड फॉर अ मंथ और टू CLU आने का. CLU वाज नॉट ओपनिंग एंड आई हैव ऑलवेज बिलीव्ड दैट योर मनी शुड वर्क हार्डर देन यू. तो यू हैव टू पुट इट टू वर्क.
Right.
तो उस टाइम म्यूचुअल फंड में दोबारा डालने की नहीं कोशिश करी. जब ये देखा लैंड में कर रहा है, तो आई अगेन रिसर्च एंड आई ब्रॉट अ लैंड इन कुंडली साइड. उस टाइम वहाँ पे फार्मर्स का प्रोटेस्ट चल रहा था, तो रेट्स वर डाउन.
Right.
तो वो 35 लाख का 2022 में वहाँ पे लैंड लिया
Hmm.
एंड बाय नाउ इट हैज अगेन ट्रिपल्ड. तो
Right.
वो इन्वेस्टमेंट तो रियल एस्टेट में थोड़ी थोड़ी रही है, बट वो मेजरली वो बढ़ गई है कि वो उसका इफ इट हैज डबल्ड नो, तो वो उसका परसेंटेज पोर्टफोलियो में बढ़ गया.
Obviously, the very interesting thing here is that because you never considered real estate, but somehow, the stars aligned and you entered real estate and they ended up giving you 3x gains. That also was very unexpected. But this shows, that that diversification, that it's not a good thing to maybe just stick to one asset class or just have this opinion that or get rigid. Like some people I know get very rigid that if let's say I'm just into real estate, I'll just stay into real estate. And some people who say that I'm just into equity, I'll stay into equity. So things can work really, really good for you if you just were willing to explore it, right? And what about like some of the other asset classes? Like for example, 10% of your portfolio is in bonds. So what is the use case that you see there in your portfolio that that how bonds are also contributing or helping you?
It's a mix of bonds and PPF, EPF.
Right.
Okay, so what I do is I make sure that the debt thing in my portfolio, still I don't go for FDs.
Right.
So that give around 5 to 7% return. So if I can get a bond for say somewhere around 9.5%, anything near that,
Right.
so I make sure that everything is not invested into equity. The debt part I'm covering through bonds and PPF.
Right.
PPF also give you 7.1% as of now. It's giving, and that is too tax free, right? So it ends up near to 9%.
Right.
So the diversification is very important, but as I said earlier, you should be confident of one asset class that will save you, right?
Post retirement, the first 3 or 6 months that you traveled, you let's say watched a lot of movies, you were spending time with your family, but there came a point where let's say you started to feel that कि ऐसा ये कब तक चलेगा, right? And then you sort of decided कि maybe I should explore something, right? So the point that I'm trying to bring here is because most people obviously want to escape that 9 to 5 or their toxic jobs or they change their career paths. Maybe people who want to change their career paths still have clarity what they'll do post retirement, but somebody who just wants to typically escape his 9 to 5, he might not end up planning what he has to do post retirement, right? And because it can be really painful then. वो एक बड़ा vacation type लगेगा at the start of it, but let's say it will crash once you will again have to you have to face life, family and everything. You sort of realize that your identity is being questioned, you're spending too much time just with yourself, which is also not healthy, right? So what was that experience like?
I would call it a break, maybe not
Right.
a post retirement, because I was very clear that I'll be doing something.
Right.
But yes, there was a break. And this fire thing, I believe, as I discussed earlier as well, the fire thing for me is initial stage. It stands for financial independence, requires rigorous effort. And once you reach that place, it changes to financial independence, restructure your effort. So
Right.
that 3 months break, yes, it went maybe a bit longer. I initially I might have say taken a break for 2 months or something, but ठीक है, वो 2 का 3 महीने हुआ, 2 का it went to 3 months. उस time I realized a few things. एक तो जैसे आपने बोला कि you cannot go on a vacation for too long.
Right.
So everyone starts questioning you. Even the
Right.
society starts saying ये तो घर पे ही रहता है. So
Right.
you are not given that respect you
Right.
should get,
Right.
irrespective of the fact who you are.
Right.
And उसके बाद you have to involve yourself in something or the other, right?
Right.
If you take this decision for yourself that I do not want to work and I'll be retiring,
Right.
maybe your spouse or your family members, they have not taken this decision. They will be out working, right? And वो compatibility में फर्क आता है मेरे
Right.
ख्याल से. If one person is working, other is not, you are expecting them to be with you because you have worked so hard. Now you want to say like sort of enjoy your retirement, but
Right.
they are still working. They have their goals, they have their profession, they have their career, they have their monthly targets or whatever you call it. They have certain responsibilities at their workplace. They have to take care of that.
Right.
So कहीं ना कहीं वो ये सारी चीजें आपको मैटर करेंगी. So I think what you should go ahead with it. If someone is rigorously working towards this fire and is not sure what he'll do after that, तो जैसे वो उन्होंने effort मारे हैं to get to a corpus, to get out of this 9 to 5 thing, after that take a break, maybe a 5, 10, 15 days break, and then start looking for your things that you would want to get involved in.
Right.
I won't say that the very first or second or the third thing would click. Eventually it will lead to a place where you want to be.
Yeah.
But you have to keep running for that.
Absolutely.
You cannot sit at home and think that okay कि एक दिन ये हो जाएगा.
Absolutely.
You have to keep exploring things where you feel like going every morning, or whatever thing that gives you say like the pleasure of just doing it.
Yeah.
So you have to figure that out for you. No one else would.